Christmas questions. This is from Natasha. Not Natasha, Natasha.
Oh, I know Natasha.
We all know Natasha.
How did Steve come up with Hat Guy, and why is he called Hat Guy?
Hat
Good
Guy.
question.
That's a great question.
Yeah, so Hat Guy is called Hat Guy because I'm a tremendously unoriginal person. And he's a guy who wears a hat, so he's Hat Guy. That's all. Hat Guy is like...
stupid when you spell it out.
It's real dumb.
Nah, it's the greatest.
It's dumb. But Hat Guy is... He started out as dumb Leaf fans that I was like pushing back against because I was so smart in 2007 when I was 19. I was like, you all think this, but I think this. So that's what Hat Guy is. But then he sort of over the years became the straight man to me being irrational. But all that is, that's just my dad's impression of a drunk person.
Is it actually?
Yeah,
I've never known that.
That's just me doing an impression of my dad doing an impression of a drunk person. But he does it like this. And if you go and watch the early stuff, that's what Hat Guy sounded like. He says,
He did. Yeah, he did sound like that.
And I just added a little zhuzh to it. And so that's Hat Guy.
That's Greg Wyshynski's favorite character, by the way.
Yeah,
Greg
so-
Wyshynski loves Hat Guy.
And you can tell he hasn't actually watched for a very long time because whenever he does an impression of Hat Guy on one of the shows, he's like, oh, I think, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't put this in.
Okay.
Because
You know
he
what,
does
Greg?
the original that he saw on Puck Daddy in 2007.
Get good, Greg.
My favorite story about Hat Guy is when Steve's lovely wife had to ask him, oh, you're still doing that?
That's true. When did that happen
She
again?
hates Hat Guy.
Why does she hate Hat Guy?
I don't know.
You follow around the house?
I think she
talking
thought
like
it was a little childish and that you'd have given it up 20 years in.
Because she was born in the UK and has no time for such nonsense.
Can you retell the story of her questioning the existence of Hat Guy still as you enter your 40s?
I don't really, how dare you?
Your late 40s?
I don't really, yeah, at my age of 48 and a half.
Yes.
I don't really remember it in depth, but I do remember it was like, so like I don't know. There's always been an air with her and with my parents of like, hey, so like sometimes we have to answer questions about your online presence and it's embarrassing. And I think for her, she hates that guy.
It's a little jarring for somebody who doesn't know you because often it's the first thing that happens in the video.
Yes.
Right.
So if you're like, hey, this is Steve Dangle, he's great, he comments on hockey, he knows a lot, and you pull up a video and they play it, it's this man doing a silly impression of a guy in a hat that, like, what's the context here? Why is he doing this ridiculous voice? It's very funny.
One day I think I'm just going to have to kill him off. Like do a fake gunshot and just
You know what? I
It's the Stanley Cup.
I've always
If
felt
they
like,
ever lift the Stanley Cup, you have to murder Hat Guy with the cup.
I have to go now. My home planet needs me.
Yeah, it's one of those E.T. goes home because he's like, we've accomplished the goal here. We've won. Hat Guy can finally go to bed.
Sheldon Keefe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He'll retire one day.
From the afterlife.
I think he just strikes me as the everyman. Like, you know, like the person riding the GO train home going,
he was the irrational one, and then he became like, you should calm down.
Yeah.
I think it should.
It's taken he's gone through a pretty big character arc.
People can change, you know?
yeah, they can mature.
He's matured. I haven't.
Jesse,
I
are
think
you
that's a
answering
part.
one?
I think that's a part of the bit. You know.
Which, yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
I think it's objectively good. I always get a kick out of Hat Guy. It's just a great cold open.
But do you imagine yourself in your 60s doing it?
I think, okay, I'm at a tumultuous age where it's a little cringe, but eventually I'm going to get old enough that it's funny again.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
60s, that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
40s, I don't know.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a flip where it comes back the other way, where it's like, oh my God, it's so endearing.
Like-
He's still doing this.
Imagine like a 75-year-old
Yeah.
puts his hat on sideways. He's like, I don't think Inachek should be in this roster. Like,
I like that.
And you got kids who are like, I've been watching this guy for 40 years. And their kids of their own are watching you now.
It started with, man, I've been watching you for years. Then it's, I've grown up watching you. And I've gotten a few, like, I've watched you my whole life.
Yeah. Someone who like started watching you when they're 10, they're 30 now, and that's basically your whole life.
Yes.
Things you remember.
I told
you've been with them through their entire life.
I told a guy on my beer league team, because he was just asking questions about it. We were at the bar, beer league, and he's like, how long you been doing this? Like 10, I was like 19 years. He's like, 19? He's an older guy, so I don't know how old he thinks I am, but
Right.
not old enough to have been doing something for 19 years.
Or just like what you're doing is sustainable for 19 years. I don't think people of like older than us realize like, yeah, YouTube's been around for that long. Content creators have been around for that long, and you've been on that train.
Putting all my chips in the YouTube train in 2007 was
prescient, I would say.
looked at sideways at the time.
Yeah.
But that's because I didn't put all my chips in. I was like, I am also going to continue to go to school and also going to continue to get internships
And work at the zoo.
cost me money and work at the zoo and then get jobs doing highlights. And it took a while.